You might be experiencing weed differently than the neurotypical. Let's talk about the research. So our brains have something called the endocannabinoid system. This system helps manage things like mood, appetite, stress. In that system are things called endocannabinoids. Think of them like the charismatic people at a party that just make you want to have fun. Now, some research shows that people with ADHD have higher levels of these endocannabinoids. Basically, the party's too loud, too stressful, and so those charismatic people are coming in and being like, hey, let's chill out. And so when people with ADHD use weed, their brains might not react the same way. Quick backtrack. THC is like a super, super intense version of this charismatic person. Like, you love them, but sometimes they can be a little too much. Anyway, some research shows that ADHD brains react differently than neurotypical brains to weed. Essentially, neurotypicals experience more brain activation in those certain regions, but the ADHD brain doesn't get that as much. Likely because they're already used to the higher levels of endocannabinoids in their brain. But we don't know for sure yet if this difference is actually meaningful. So I guess I'm curious if you talk to your friends and you notice that you experience it differently. This brain difference might also be related to how people with ADHD tend to use more weed than a normal person does. But that could also be explained by our tendency toward addiction. And make sure you're following if you want to stay on top of ADHD and nutrition research.